She never wanted me. Whenever I would text, she was replying slow. I'd FaceTime her, go straight to decline. But after 1 year of doing what I'm about to show you, she's been in my DMs begging me for a second chance, bro, liking my stories. In this video, I'm gonna give you the exact 3 secrets to make any girl like you, bro. The first thing you need to do, bro, I'm gonna put you on game, is you need to beat the competition. You need to understand if there's a woman you like and she's very attractive, she's very beautiful, there's sheer competition. A lot of men like her. So when I was younger and I was on a baseball team, I used to get so frustrated because I wouldn't start, right? And there was another guy that the coach would put in front of me that really I was about just as good as, or maybe a little better. So we were both good at outfield. We were both decent hitters. And I was like, bro, why am I not starting? Like, there's no reason why I shouldn't be getting game time. And my dad told me, listen, you need to be way better. There can't even be a question, because if there's a question, then guess what? The coach is going to go with the person he favors more. That's the problem with favoritism. But if your head's above the other kid and you're hitting triples, you're hitting doubles, you're catching every ball, you're just outperforming him in every single metric, you're faster, you're stronger, guess what? He's going to put you up there because you're way better. And it's the same thing with women, bro. If you are just as good as the average guy she's texting, if she's texting a guy and that guy also just plays video games, he's not really consistent, then guess what? She might not pick you, bro, because you're not, nothing about you stands out, right? You need to stand out in this day and generation. We look at a lot of guys that are heads above the competition. Michael B. Jordan, you see Drake. Why do you think women like Michael B. Jordan and Drake? Is it because they're playing video games like you? Is it because they're going to the gym sometimes? No, them dudes are in good shape. Those guys are good looking. Those guys are successful. They have beat 99.9% of the competition. So of course, if Drake or Michael B. Jordan hit up your crush and said, hey, do you want to go on a date? She's not thinking about it, bro. She's saying yes. It's not going to be a maybe. Like, she might hit you with sometimes, you know how the young bro, when she like, I'll see. But she ain't hitting Drake with that, bro. She's just not. I'm just being super honest with you, bro. It's not out of malice, but it's just pure binary fact. So in order to have a woman like you need to be better than the competition, period. There is no negotiable in between that, bro. If you want to be the guy, you need to outperform everybody on the lineup. I remember in wrestling, bro, freshman year, I was kind of battling for a starting spot. There was another kid. He was honestly a little better than me. I'll be honest. He's really, literally fighting in the UFC now. Dude's a beast. But that next year, bro, I moved up a weight class. Guess what? I dogged everyone in the weight class. Because wrestling, you can't hide whether you're better or not. It's either I can beat you or I can't, right? If I'm taking you down every time, guess what? Coach is putting me in. I'm the starter. That's what I loved about wrestling. So, bro, I came back. I'm just lifting people up. Boom, boom, double leg, putting people on their neck. Guess what? I was starting. I was way better. There was nothing, no question. So it's the same thing with women, bro. You need to be on your stuff, bro. Like, I'm talking about, one thing is you need to be hitting the gym. You got to be hitting steel. Because when you're hitting gym 5-6 times a week, bro, you already beat about 70-80% of guys who go and they feel like it. And when you level up your looks, right, you start taking care of your skincare, you start dressing nice. Guess what? You're beating the competition. Now you have leverage. Now you have leverage. And when you have leverage, guess what? You're going to get more attraction, bro. She's going to like you because you are unlike the other guys. You need to become rare, bro. Because when you're rare, you're valuable. If you've ever played Pokemon, you know that the shiny Pokemon is more rare than the regular Pokemon. You want to be shiny, bro. You want to be the person that stands out amongst the rest. And that leads me to my second point, bro, which is also really important, is you got to be on your grind. You need to be focused on something you need to achieve. Because guess what, bro? No matter how good looking you are or whatever, if you don't have a thing you're searching for to achieve, bro, she's not going to care about you. Think about it. If you're playing video games 4 hours a day, you're playing 2K, like, dang, bro, pass me the rock, bro. What you want? Bro, you think over time she's going to be like, oh, yeah, this is the man I'm going to love? Or is it going to be the other guy that he may not even be as attractive as you, but he's working his 9 to 5. He's building his side hustle. He's building his physique. He's leveling up all these aspects. Guess what? He has way more potential than you right now, even if you were better looking. So what you need to do is always be on your grind, bro. Let me tell you this story, bro. There was this one guy, he was my best friend, and he was a pretty good looking guy, but he would always, whenever a girl started liking him, he would just make her the main focus. He would skip going to the gym to go on the date with the girl. You know, instead of hanging out with the boys, like we already had something planned, he would duck off on us and then try to go link up with this girl. Like, He would just drop everything off for the girl. And it will always end the same every time. He'd call me like, bro, Jeremy, bro, I don't know what's going on, bro. She's not texting as much. Like, should I do something else? Like, should I keep trying to talk to her and see her? I'm like, bro, you're focusing too much on her and not on you, bro. When's the last time you went to the gym? Well, bro, I hadn't had time to go to the gym. You know, I'd be working. I'm like, bro, you got time to see her how many times a week? Like 3, 4 times? What are you talking about? And bro, they basically just go rogue on him, bro. They just go leave him and ghost him. And he'd be sitting the same way, like, bro, like I'm gonna lock in this time. I'm gonna lock in. He'll lock in for a couple months and then he'll meet a new girl. And then he'll do the same thing over and over. You have to be on your journey, bro. If you've ever read the book, it's called The Alchemist. Santiago has a personal legend. He was trying to find treasure. He met a woman, beautiful girl. Her name was Fatima at the well. And when he met her, he told her, look, I want to marry you. But I got this treasure I got to get. I got this mission. I got this journey I'm engaging on. I'm going on this journey. So I need you to stay back and wait for me. And guess what? She waited for him because she was real. And you have to, it's the same thing. When you read The Mind Woman, when you're on your purpose and your grind, she will like you more than if you just drop everything for her. Because it's strength and honor and there's weakness and dishonor. If you go in strength and honor, you're going after the purpose, bro. You're going after your mission. And women like a guy that is ambitious because it's attractive. But if you're the guy that's like, oh, well, you know, I'm going to just forget about my grind and forget about my goals. It's all about you, baby. That's showing weakness, bro. You think she's going to fall in love with you? No, she going to leave, bro. She going to leave for the guy that's about his grind, bro. Trust me, I've seen this happen. I've been the guy who girls have left because I was just on the path, bro. As long as you're on the path, though, that is what women want, bro. Like, people think, like, you got to be rich right now. You really don't. Because women, it's not who you are all the time, it's who you're going to be, right? If you're a guy that's hitting the gym, you're eating right, you're working on your business, right? You're trying to get yourself together and you're just consistent, you're consistent. You're always talking about your vision. Bro, women are like, well, maybe he's kind of a bum right now. Like, maybe he's working at McDonald's right now or Taco Bell. But in 3 years, the way he's crying, he's probably going to be really successful. I'm going to stay with him. Like, I'm going to bet my money on him. And guess what? They're betting right because you're on the path, bro. It's not about being there. You could be rich right now, but you could be, there's plenty of rich guys that are freaking degenerates, bro. They're doing crack, bro. They're smoking weed, they're playing video games, and they're really not doing much. They just have money. You know what I'm saying? A woman will simply easily leave or cheat on that guy because he's not really doing anything for the guy that is doing something, even if he's lower on the social hierarchy right now. Which leads me to the third thing, bro. Third thing, bro, most importantly is, bro, if you want a girl like you, you have to know how to lead, right? So when I had my girlfriend, one thing that I did mess up in is I got lazy, bro. I stopped trying to plan the dates. I was just like, you know what? You can plan it like it doesn't matter. Because I'm thinking like, well, I'm working on this, I'm doing so many things, I don't have time to plan for the date. Simple mistake. Because when you put a woman in the role of planning and setting things, that's the man's role. You're supposed to be a leader. And when you don't lead, she has to take on masculine roles, which means she's going to be less feminine towards you. That's why she's more argumentative. She's more combative. She's harder to control because she's always having to take charge, take ownership. She's taking on your role as well as her role at the same time. So one way I fixed this is I was like, you know what? I'm going to plan it. Like, okay, we're going to go here. We're going to go get some ice cream. We're going to go on a walk. We're going to go to the movies. Like, I'm just started planning it again. And when I started planning things again, my relationship went back uphill because I was taking charge. I was taking lead. I wasn't, you know, sometimes you go on a date, you hanging out with a girl and you get the food right. And you're like, where you want to sit? You want to sit here or here? Simple stuff like that, bro. It's like girls will always say the same thing. Like, oh, I don't know. Like, you pick. Why are they deflecting it back to you? Because you're supposed to make the choice, bro. You're the man. You're driving the car. So if you're driving a car, right, and say you know where you're going, why would you ask somebody, oh, should I go left or right, if you know the answer's left? Bro, either way, like, what makes more sense? Even if you don't know, pick one. Pick who would you rather follow, right? The guy who's in the front of the line, he's like, I think it's this way. Or the guy that says, it's this way. The guy who says it's this way with certainty, even if he's dead wrong, I could not know it's right, but I just said it because I wanted to be confident. Guess what? Everyone's going to follow me. You could be right. And that's funny how I said you could be right. You could be correct and say, I think it's this way. But nobody listens to you because you don't sound certain to yourself. You need to be able to lead in order to make a girl like you, because girls like guys who can take charge, who can take action. You want more tips like this, bro? I got a brotherhood helping guys level up, bro. Hit the first link in my description. Join Base Camp Brotherhood. I'll see you in the next video, bro.